Well, it looks like we lost signal there for a moment, so if you're joining us, this is part B of the video of me walking down the stairs. And I have here a DJI Osmo, which is a motorized Steadicam rig, which means I can walk and it will keep this footage pretty stable. Okay, we're going through more stairs. So I guess you can call this a stairwell walk test. Now the lens on this thing is a 20mm equivalent. Okay, it's kind of going crazy. I want you to follow me. Okay, I probably need to practice a little bit more with this thing. Just having it follow me around stairs. Actually, what I mean is I want to have better control of where it's pointing. So I can point the camera where I want it. It kind of has a mind on its own. Now you can see here a lovely bunch of plastic, very dusty and aged. Oh man, looking at this makes me feel itchy. Okay, we're going to go through the other stairwell here. There's a bit more natural light in this stairwell, at least at this time of day. Now you can see this gimbal has actually kept the orientation this way. So I'm actually going to go, okay you can see me, but I'm actually going to go into the menus here and change the gimbal settings so it is on fast, which is speed 100, deadband 0, and 5 for the tilt, and acceleration 30. And hopefully that will make it follow me a bit better when I turn around. Okay, it's still kind of pointing to the left. No, go straight. Okay. It's kind of doing it now. But I'm telling you, this thing kind of has a mind of its own. It's not the easiest thing to control. But then again, I've used gravity-fed ones. I guess you could call it, well, I guess I should call it mechanical stabilizers or Steadicams, trademark. And they're quite fiddly. They need a bit of time to set up. And they're kind of annoying, and you can't just take it out and start using it. This thing, on the other hand, you kind of can, but you've got to connect the Wi-Fi, you've got to put your phone up. But it's a lot easier. It will stabilize itself, etc. Okay, here we are, back at the studio. Okay. Well, I have to get my keys out, so how about I keep recording and you can watch all this? Okay, well, if you've only just joined this channel, you'll know that this is a test channel. Oh, that's boring if I don't shoot that. Okay, there you go. That's the keys. Already unlocked it. But this is a test channel for me and Alvin when he's here to get better at recording videos, to get better at many things. I need to learn how to operate the camera better. I need to get more natural in front of camera, for one, and then, once I'm natural, be able to speak and be able to narrate and tell a story or teach a skill or something like that in front of a camera when the pressure is on. And it was quite scary. We are in my office. You know, the first time I remember when I was young, I had one of our family friends, they bought us, we ended up buying one soon after, but they had this Panasonic, or maybe it was JVC, I think it was JVC, this JVC VHS, mini VHS camcorder. So it would take reduced, smaller VHS tapes, and you just feed it into this little, I say a little bit, it was kind of big. It was like a miniature shoulder mounted camera, and you'd put in these half VHS things, which would actually go into an adapter, and you could play it straight from your VCR, so VHS, and you could record like 90 minutes on a tape. That was pretty good. Anyway, this was quite a big camera. It's like as big as this bag I'm holding, which you can. It's maybe not that big, but half the size, maybe not half the height. So we had this massive camera, and I remember this uncle had kids, and he'd point at them, and the kids would like, you know, be silly. And remember, this is like 20 years ago or something, maybe. And I remember having it pointed at me, and I was like really scared and shy, and I didn't know what to do, and I felt so awkward. But their kids were like, "Ah, hey!" So I've always kind of had this, maybe it's like a fear or this awkwardness in front of the camera, and it's something that I've wanted to get rid of. So, like public speaking, if you do more, you get used to it, you get better at it, and you lose your fear of it. So people. The best thing to do, you know, the best thing to do if you're not good at public speaking is to do public speaking. And once you've done 10 talks, once you've done 50 or 100, you just get better and you get natural and you get used to it. And it becomes second nature almost. So that's part of this video. And yes, if you're watching this, you're pretty amazing, because I don't know why you would. But you get to see me practice, and you get to see me do all the mistakes, and this will make my other channel or channels, as I'm going to set up another one soon. Anyway, it will make the other channels better, and the more practice I get, the better it will be. So this channel is to make the other channels better. I always think that, you see, I have this train of thought that goes in a million ways, and I have a train of thought, and I talk about this and I talk about that. I think it's a style thing as well, so I'm going to work with it. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but I would like to be a bit more. I still can't think of that word. I was trying to find it in the last video. I said succinct, but I'd like to be more to the point, and you know. Okay, if you know the word I'm thinking of, why don't you leave a comment? Anyway, this is incredibly boring. This is going on 8 minutes now. It's in full 4K, glorious detail and resolution. Because it's kind of dark in here, it probably affects the quality. If I do this, yeah, better lighting. So now you can see, you know, the natural skin, no makeup. I did shave this morning, and I haven't really done my hair, but that's the whole point. I don't need to. This video is to capture me as I am, practicing, whether or not I just woke up, just had lunch. I actually have a bit of a cold. I'm a bit nasally, but that's the whole point. I want to be able to film video, and to be ready, and to practice being ready, and to be good at it in whatever state I am. I think this is a good time to end it here. Well, if you got some ideas, leave me comments in the notes, and till next time, this is Josh and Alvin, Suck at Video. Goodbye.